Alright, let's just go ahead and do some CSS battles. Um, there's a couple of new ones here. I'm gonna start with something easy and see how long I can go before I get bored. So which ones haven't I done before? I haven't done this one. Let's check this one out. Alright, so I'm trying to keep my chat open over here, but let me zoom out because y'all see that? Alright, so for this one looks like it's just a bunch of rectangles that are kind of rotated. So I don't think this one will be too hard. Let's just try to check it out. Alright, so let's first of all, I'm going to change the background color. So, and then secondly, what we could do is, I'm going to try to do like box shadows or stuff to like see if that'll, um, well, I guess you can't do box shadows because those are all kind of rotated differently. Let's just build like the first big blue box here. And we can simply just change this to like div with the class name of, call it big. And then what we could do here is style this one, give it a background color, and we could probably center all this. So I'm going to say display is flex, justify content is center, line items is center. Yeah, so okay, so we probably give it some width and some height as well. Not sure what it needs to be. Keep increasing that. It looks like 250 by 250 is what that one needs to be. All right, so I think we finished up doing that square. Let's do another one that's kind of nested inside of it. So inside of this one, let's make another div. And I can call that like A, I guess. Doesn't really matter what you name them, I guess. And for this style, we could simply just do another square and change the background color. Let's make it a little bit smaller, so try like 150. And then again, we can kind of center all these. I'm going to add a class called center and just put those. I guess the body would need that one in it. And then I could simply just put center on the big. Okay. And this one looks like it's kind of rotated some. So I'm going to say transform, rotate 15 degrees. Okay. And then lastly, there is another nested square here. So I think we could probably just add another square inside of this one. Right, so I'll just add another div, class of B. And we could simply just style that one like so. Change the background color a little bit. And reduce this to like 50 pixels. It looks like it's more like 100. And we could probably center this one as well. So let's go up here and just center this. That looks too big. All right, let's do like 75 here. Nice. All right, that looks like it's a perfect match. Let's just submit this and see what happens. I kind of wonder if there's like ways to reduce this so we don't have to keep on like writing all this code. I'm sure there's people out there who know how to do this. I think it's good enough. All right, let's check out a different battle. Let me go back. So I got 3 people watching. I'm not sure if one of them is myself, I think, on my phone, and one of them is probably my wife, maybe. So the third person, welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to like go through and do a couple of CSS battles. So if you have any ones that you want to see me do live, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna grab one at random that hopefully I haven't done before. Have I done this one? Let's just try doing this one, 43. What's this one called? Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. All right, so this one is what we're trying to build. And we could simply change the style of the body. Give the background that light blue. And let's stop for a second. This looks like it's a square over here on the left and a square on the right. Maybe cut off. It's like flipped off for some reason. I think we could probably do like some flipping and I have to Google that. Yeah, I think this would probably just, let's just try doing a square. So I'm going to do a left square. So I'm going to say left. And we could just simply style that with left. And change the background of that one to the blue. And change the height. And I want to center on the page. So let's do a display of flex. Justify content of center. Align items of center. And let's just increase the height until it looks good. So let's try 30, 40. How's it going, everyone? Doing some CSS battles. All right, so for this one, I have to look up some CSS clipping. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like the CSS battles. They're fun to do. I could probably spend more time like trying to figure out how to reduce the amount of characters, but I don't know CSS that good, that well. All right, so let's just make this a width of like 400, and let's just do a border right, top right radius of some pixel value, I guess. And then same thing with bottom right. And let's make that less. All right, let's just move this over some. So if I give it like a position of absolute, keep moving it over some. All right, that actually looks pretty, maybe. Kind of hard to tell, so let's just change the background to like red. You can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, I don't, maybe we need to like reduce this to 40. Okay, maybe that wasn't enough. Let's try 60. That looks okay. Does that seem good, y'all? I think it might be off by, yeah. Definitely off. Let's move it over some. I think that works. Yeah, CSS is hard. All right, someone says it's very easy. You have to do border radius 150 pixels, 150 pixels. Are you saying that's the solution, 150 pixels? Or are you just saying that's how I kind of do it? Yeah, I don't like doing border radius like that, just because I can't ever remember the order. That's why I just like the right amount, because the easier it is to read code, the better the code is, in my opinion. But all right, let's just try to do like a box shadow inside. So box shadow called inset. Maybe add that at the end, like 5 pixels. 20 pixels, 20 pixels. I forget where the inset comes in. If anyone knows, let me know. But let's try to change that to like this color. I'm gonna Google this one. So someone asked Grin. Gurn? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, I have a job. I work full time as a web developer. Alright, so you start with the inset, okay. And then you do offset X, Y, and then the color. So let us go back. Inset, -20, -20. And then the color. But for some reason, am I using the wrong color here? Let's change it from red back to this color. What am I doing? I just add a border. I'm like, okay, hold on. I'm not thinking about this clearly. Why am I using box shadows? I think I could just do a border on this thing. All right. There we go. I kind of went down the wrong path. I think we just do a border. I think someone might have mentioned that. All right, so let's start over from scratch. Let's try to reposition this thing over. Man. All right, let me just reduce the height of it, reduce there. There we go. All right, that looks like, yeah, is matching up correctly. But then somehow we'd have to get rid of the border right. Maybe we can just say border right. All right, well, anyway, I'm going to basically try to just clip this stuff off. So I could try like CSS clip maybe. I think this is a way you can do it. No, this challenge is harder than I thought it was going to be. I think with clip, you can actually like put locations. So what is this? X, Y. Top, right, bottom, left. All right, so what would the top be? 100? All right, I really haven't used clip before, so this is going to be something I'm trying to figure out. I'm guessing it like deletes. Top right. Someone says, can I put it in a container div and put the overflow to hidden? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That might be easier. If everyone knows how to use clip, I'm really interested in learning how to use this. I think I just need to like figure out the correct positioning for all this. Yeah, I mean, I could put a white div over here and just position it, and that would take care of it. I could also have this nested inside of a div. Let me just do what the guy suggested. So I'll make a div called wrapper or something. And then we could basically try to make this equal to like the width and the height or something. Give an overflow of hidden. Yo, it's gone. Yo, why is this one so hard to do? Yeah, maybe that's how you can do it. And then this one I could just like say left is 100 pixels. Okay, maybe like right. Okay, scratch this. I think I'm making this all way too complicated. I'm just gonna make another cover class, and that is going to basically be positioned to the left of it. This is definitely not the correct way to do this, but okay, so like I need to get this red thing left of the page, and I'm not sure why saying left of, okay. Let me do left of 0 and just reduce the width. I think we're getting there. We're getting closer to what we need, I think. All right, and let's reduce the width of this. Wrong one. Reduce the width of this to 50. And just move it to the left. Oh man, this is hard. I think I was just overthinking it. Like I wanted to try to do some new things, but it's just easier to not just stick with the stuff that you know. Now this one's not positioned correctly. I'm not sure if I need to like give it more width maybe. Make that red. It kind of looks close, but not really. Probably need more like rounding. Let's try 70. Okay, I think that's good. Crazy. All right, let me change the background color to that. I think it's still off by a little bit. The bottom is like jumping around. I could try to add more height. No. I don't know, y'all. I think I'm just gonna try to finish this one up and go to a different one. So let me just go ahead and try to like do the same thing with the right. So I'm gonna do a right. It's gonna be very similar to the left, but probably flipped. So let me change this to right. And we could just say border top left radius, a bottom left radius. And then we can move this one over some. Get it? Okay, let's do 60. Let's do 80. No, 75. All right, let's just try another cover. I'll say just cover -R. How about that? And we'll just try that out. Like one of those things where like it, you know, it's super easy, but for some reason you can't figure out a more elegant solution. Yeah, and it's like mine are either the height's off or try 85 on both of these. And then and I'm giving up. I'm gonna submit this. We're probably off by some percentage, but that's disappointing. Okay, well, if anyone watching this in the future can tell me how to do this one, I'd be interested in seeing a solution. But let me go back, and I'm going to go back to a different challenge. So does anyone have a recommendation of what I could work on? Like, do they want to see one of these done live or watch me struggle with it live? I'll give you all like a minute. I think think I've done this one before. I think I was like 97. I wasn't even 99.9%. Like, I think if I go back to that one. Oh, I wasn't 99. Yeah, you should sue them. No, but you can definitely tell it's off. Like if you zoom in a little bit, it's jumping around. All right, so someone asked for the elephant one. Which one's that? Oh my, this looks hard. Let's do it. All right, let's try to do this elephant one live. So like always, let's just change the background. And let's take a second to look at this one. So this looks like this is like a half circle. A white half circle with maybe like 10 or 15 border pixels, maybe 20. And this looks like a circle with maybe like an inset border or inset drop shadow maybe. And some eyes. All right, well, let's just start with this. This one looks like it'd be pretty fun. Let's do a head. And let's style the head here. So let's change the background color. That. Let's round it out. So border radius 50%. Center everything. Let's increase the width. 75. 180 maybe. Cool. So someone said they can't make the teeth. I think the teeth is just like a circle with a border and then it's like rotated. So I'll show you that in a second. What should I do next? The ears or the eyes? I'll do the teeth. I'll do some teeth here. I'll make a div. I'll give it a class of teeth. And that is going to be similar to the head. So I'm just going to copy this and say teeth. We could change the, we'll say border of 10 pixels solid. That. All right, maybe that's like 20 pixels. I will start with that. But what you can do is you can say border right transparent. I think that's how you do it. Well, that's a weird shape. How did I do this before? I've done this in another challenge. Done? Oh, border bottom. I think it's color. There we go. All right, so you basically add a transparent color to the bottom and to like the right. And then you can rotate it. So I can say like transform, rotate 45 degrees. And you can see here, we're kind of getting to the shape that we need. So like 50 pixels. Give her that background color. That looks like it's like 20. Let's give it a position of absolute. We can position it down some. I'm gonna do bottom of 50 pixels. Too much. 20. I wonder if this is actually the right. Maybe my circle is just too small. Knowing them, it's 0. Dang, I feel like we're almost there, but not quite. Let's try 80 and 80. And I think we just need to make the bottom be -10. Yes, there we go. I think that's good. All right, what do you guys want to work on next? Trunk, or the eyes, or the ears? give you like 20 seconds. Or if you don't care, I could just start working on something. All right. I don't know how long the delay is for me to see chat, but I'm just going to go ahead and work on the trunk. So do the trunk. Why did I use -10? Because the circle, okay, so this is what 0 looks like, right? So if you see the trunk is off by some pixels here, so I needed to bring it down some, so I can do -10. You see, I can do -20, it drops it. So -10 was to bring it down. I want to ask if I could do the ears, so Crazy King Wonka. All right, let's do the left ear. And this looks like it's probably a circle, obviously, of like 200, width of 100, border radius 50%. I just forgot what that is. I don't know what color it needs to be. I think you can use like a box shadow or something, like an inset box shadow maybe. We'll find out. But I'm going to make the background that darker color. And, I think it would need to be the lighter color. I don't know, y'all. But just for now, let's position it in the right position. So I'll make it red, give it a position of absolute, give it a left of 0 pixels. By 50. And I think ours is too big, so I'm gonna do a width of like 80. And the height is obviously too big. So we do like 180. I like when it lines up perfectly like that. I got lucky there. I think the left ear needs to come. The Z index probably needs to go down. So let's do left ear. Can you put the Z index behind it? I might have to actually move the left ear out of the thing. Like if you do a Z index at like -1. That works. Change the background. All right, this is where I'm not too sure about. Like maybe a box shadow that get 10 pixels, 0 pixels, and a color. Wow, that actually is kind of in the right. I did it. Almost. It's off by a little bit. But I think it should be good. Yeah, no problem. I think these are fun to do. Hopefully you guys are learning a little bit about CSS art by watching me do this stuff live. Let's see. But I think, yeah, with the left ear and the right ear, I could just change this to right ear. And usually if it's symmetrical, you could just change it from right to left. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Forgot to copy this. What's going on here? Right ear. Oh, yeah, what I just said. Change it from right to left. And then we can kind of flip it. So instead of doing 15, I could do -15. That looks pretty good. Yeah, let's move on to the eyes, maybe? No, actually, I kind of want to do the trunk. So I'm going to do the trunk here. I'll do class of trunk. Yeah, you could. That was my first thought. Just add a circle inside of it and then position it over. But there's sometimes you can use inset box shadows to do cool stuff like that. right, so for the trunk, this one looks like it's straightforward. Let's just grab this color. Keep typing trunch, whatever that even is. I'll change the background color to that. And the height looks like it's like 100 pixels. It doesn't really matter because we can just position it off the screen. Border top. No, I'm gonna say border radius. I think it'd just be 50%, maybe. Position, absolute, bottom, 0 pixels, width of like 50 pixels. Ooh. All right. Border top left radius. Instead, I'm gonna do like 50 pixels. Then top right radius, I'm gonna do 50 pixels. And then I'm gonna move it down, so negative 100. Too much, negative 80. And it's too wide, so the width by 40. There we go. Now we just gotta do the eyes. So the eyes. I was watching someone else do a CSS battle, and basically he made a circle with a border, and then he clipped it. I might try to do that. I might have to Google how to do that, to be honest with you all. Let's see. Class of left eye. Go down here. I'm just gonna fast track this and grab all the same styles that are on the head. And I'm going to make this width and height of 50 maybe. Looks like it might be 50. Make it red for right now so we can see it. That looks too big. Let's try 40. And then give it a position of absolute. I thought we had center on the head. Display flex. Oh, we forgot to do align items of center. And then that allows us, I think, to position it. Maybe. Okay, so we can give a top or a left of like 10 pixels. Yikes. Does the head not have a position? Okay, this might screw everything up. Let me try this. Never mind, I'm not doing that. All right, I'm just gonna position this by giving like an absolute positioning. It's kind of hacky, but whatever. Border radius 150, 150, 00 for this. Cool. And I'm gonna copy you. You're talking about for the eyeballs, right? Border radius 150 pixels. Oh, you're talking about for the trunk. Because 150 looks a little too big. Yeah, I think I did something similar for the trunk, except for I did 50 pixels. I'm not sure how 150 pixels will achieve that, but yeah, I did something similar. Border radius 50% or 50 pixels, and then I rotated it, I believe. Oh, I'm looking at the trunk. What am I doing? Teeth. What did I do here? Border radius of 50%. And then I rotated it. What's up, Jordan? Welcome to the stream. Doing some CSS battles. Almost like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock here, so I'm running out of steam. All right, so I'm trying to focus on the eye right now. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to like make this. So what I could do is maybe make this a background of black and then make it smaller and then give it like a border of 20 pixels solid in this color. Okay, I don't want black. I want whatever color that is. And then that's obviously too much. So let's try that. All right, let's try, y'all. Let's try clip. So I think we want 0 pixels, and then we want the full width, so 20 pixels. Then we want half the height, so 10 pixels, and then half maybe. I'm gonna Google it. I need to learn this. Oh, you do rect. Okay. Maybe that's what you do. They have commas? They do. Left. What is rect again? Top, right, bottom, left. How do I do this, y'all? Top. Really don't get how CSS clipping works. Like I'm trying to draw a square over the circle to cut off the top of it, but obviously that's not working too well. And the properties are supposed to be top right, bottom left. Only valid option is rect. Top left. Let's go to play it. What is this doing? So as you grow the second parameter, it's going to clip off more. I mean, I think I understand what it means now. Like this would be 20, 40. There we go. Kind of. I will stream until I figure out how to do this clip path. Is it how much to bring it in? So if this is top of 0, that means the rectangle. Yeah, maybe it means like bring it in, kind of like padding. Let's try that. So we want to bring it in from the top 20 pixels, and then up right, bottom. Okay, let's break this down. Let's break this down. So notice here, if you do 0, 25, 25, 0, that is going to bring it in from the right, which is this value, and then bring it in from the bottom. Now if I grow those, it grows some. Add 10 pixels, it brings it down. Yeah, Buddha. Are you talking about the eyeballs? I mean, if you give me some code, I'll paste it in and see if it works, but dang eyes. I just watched another person do CSS Battle, and he did it this way somehow. But I don't recall how he did it. This can be done purely on CSS, making use of borders. Keep note that the height has to be half of the width to give it a half circle. Like you could do border left, border bottom. I think you can border. All right, let's just comment out the clip thing for right now. This isn't working as I thought it would. And we could do border that. Yeah, paste some code in. I'm not sure if I'm following, but I really want to get this clip thing going. I don't know why it doesn't actually work. What does this value do? I want the full width. I want to bring it down 1 pixel. I think I'm onto something, y'all. I think I'm onto something. There we go. That only took me 5 minutes. All right, let's and paste the code in. All right, we're going with that, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to go with that. So let's just go ahead and go to the right eye. And we are going to just call this one a wrap after I do the right eye. All right, so for the left, let's just move it over some dang elephant. All right, so let's do a recap. Does anyone understand how to do clip? Because I don't think I understand. So as you increase the first value, it's going to clip off from the top. So I want to clip off the first 20 pixels. And then this is clipping from the right. So if I do 10, actually it's not clipping from the right. It's giving me how much width I want. So I need the full width. And this is doing from the bottom. So I want, what is this one? This is the height. The width, height, the top. And this is the left. All right, I'm submitting this. I'm moving on to a different challenge. Oh wait, no, someone posted some code. Oh man, that sucks. 100% matched in my heart, so Vivek Burma. What is this? Hmm? It didn't work. All right, I'm moving on. Goodbye, elephant. All right, anyone have a another suggestion? Which one should I work on next? Any suggestions? Coffee cup looks pretty cool. I don't think I've done that one. Eyes. All right, any suggestions? Anyone? Anyone? Going once? Going twice? I think I need something simple. That one was kind of challenging. So maybe we should just do something like this to cleanse the brain, and then we can come back and do whatever you guys suggest. So this one, if this one's hard, I'm just gonna end the stream. I'm not even gonna say bye. I'm just gonna leave. So let us change the background color. This looks like it's 5 rectangles with a border top radius of 50%. Top right radius, 50%. Top left radius. Okay, we'll change the color of that one. And I'm just gonna name this like 2A. About that. We'll give a height of something. All right, we'll change that to pixels. Yeah, I'll do the hand sanitizer next. Like it's 50 pixels. It's about positioning of absolute. By the way, while I'm doing this, if you guys have suggestions other than pasting whatever this was, yeah, just let me know. So I'm gonna do left, maybe 10 pixels over, 20 pixels. Top of 100 pixels. I think if I got rid of the margin on the body, stuff would line up better, maybe. Or is it padding? What does a body normally have? That doesn't matter because I'm absolute positioned, so that looks pretty good. And let's just do some sloppy copy pasting. Move this over to 150, 175. Nice, there we go. And then for C, it's going to be the same as A with the with the right property. There you have it. This isn't 100%. I'm going to quit. All right, let's just do another one. So div of D. And it's going to be similar to this stuff, but with a different background. So we'll do that. And we are going to bottom radius instead of top. And we're going to move it up. Negative. I'm down with 5. 10. Better. Do another one, E. And this could be left, maybe? All right, 100%, 100%. I know, I gotta get my confidence back up. There we go. Now I'm feeling good. 100% match, I got this. Hand sanitizer is gonna be easy. How long have I been streaming for? Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. 48 minutes. Right, I'm gonna do one more. This is the last one. I'm out. Alright, let's take a deep breath. Which one is the hand sanitizer? Oh, this one. Someone requested this one, so I gotta do it. I think that's what he said. Hand sanitizer. Stressful, man. Streaming CSS battles. You want to feel what stress is? This is a great way to do it. All right, let's change the background color of this. And let's break this down. So this one looks like a rectangle with 2 circles in it. Yes, I'll do a code racer. I'll do a quick couple code racers, kind of show you how fast I type with these bad boys. All right, so we'll do. Let's just change the color to like that lime green, and we'll give it. Let's just center this stuff. I don't even know what's the, like. Why do I even center this stuff? Because I add a position absolute to it, and then that just messes up all the. I I don't need to align items. I'm just going to do this. Position of absolute, top is 100 pixels, and we'll make the width or the height 150, and border radius 20 pixels. I wish I was spot on. It's always awesome when you like get it exact. There we go. Am I thinking about this one right? Okay, so this one looks like a square, but the yellow inside of it, this one right here, like a circle. Yeah, I could just add a rectangle here and then add 2 circles. Maybe. All right, let me change this div. I'm just gonna put A. I'm gonna start to get lazy. I'm not gonna do class names anymore because I'm lazy. But let's add another div. Call it B. Know exactly what we're doing. That's the best way to name your variables. A, B, C, D, E. If you're learning how to use JavaScript, make sure you name your variables like that. All right, so let's move the height up. Okay, the border. Yeah, let's give her the border bottom. Or the border bottom right radius is 0%. And then the left could be 0% as well. And we could just increase the height until we get somewhere. I don't know where we're going to go to, but we're going to go somewhere. Does that look good? I think it's 55. Someone wants me to do pseudo classes. Norvis. I don't know how to do pseudo classes. Are you kidding me? All right, let's try it. All right, so we'll do an after. And we're going to give this content of an empty string, position of a relative or absolute or whatever, border radius 50%, width 50 pixels, height of 50 pixels. Okay, what background of red right now, and a top of 50 pixels. Trying to do again. Yeah, let's change that to green. There we have it. Do the same thing with before. And then we could basically do right at 0. Yes, we can. And we can change the background to yellow. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know how to do pseudo classes. It saves me from typing a div, which is pretty good. I think that's the hard part of this challenge. The rest looks like it's just adding some rectangles with like stuff on it. And since we're in the mindset of pseudo selectors, let's just add some more, right? Let's just add one to here. Is it 1 colon or 2 colons? I've always done 2, but I think it works with 1 as well. I don't really know. Let me know. All right, so I'm gonna change the background to the yellow. And the width looks like it's like half of this, but centered. Or maybe like 75 or 80. 80 by height of that. Not showing up. Here we go. Where is it, y'all? That's too big. All right, let's do width of 50 as well. Might be too much. Move it over. Wait, we should be able to center this, right? Who is recommended now? Okay, cool. That's good to know. I'll keep that in mind. All right, let's just keep hacking at this, right? I think my border radius needs to like not be so like 10 pixels. We've done it. All right, for new CSS, it's 2. It used to be 1. I'm telling you, they need to stop changing stuff on us. It makes it too hard to keep up. All right, later. I mean, I'll probably publish this stream. I'll do one code racer for you though, so you better come back. You better leave a comment. All right, later, Matt. All right, so let's add a rectangle here. Let's just add a new div because I think we use all the pseudo selectors. I guess I could have done it before. All right, so on the A, let's do it before. Put up some. Change the width to like 20. Over some. That looks pretty good. You can add another one, C, and that could be copy some of this stuff out. All right, where is it? Oh, here it is. All right, so this one looks like it's a border radius of like 50 pixels, height of 50 or something, 20 or 30. The border radius could be what? Some pixels. That looks good. Move it up. Change the color. Put up some. I think we just need to make it more width. This one's going to be annoying to kind of get perfect. Hey, I think that works. All right, let's just add an after on this one as well. I'm going to do this. I'll say div C. Set to an after. Change this to width of 20 and a height of 50. Change this. Put it up. Nice. Oh, I think the height's 40. I'm so close to finishing this one. All right, let's do another pseudo selector. We'll do it before. And okay, so we want to make this one a perfect circle this time. So we could do some percentages. Change the background to that. It maybe 20 by 20. Right, could be top of. Not showing up, so I'm not sure where it is. Oh, there, it's right there. So let's just move it down 40 pixels, 60 pixels, 50. Go. And we could change the color back to the yellow. Oh no. Good thing I saved your progress, or I would have just rage quit. Where's this one again? Whew. Hard jump for a second on that one. All right, let's change that. Oh, I'm supposed to use the green. You know, I think I also learned another trick. You could do like a box shadow, and you could give it like a 0 and give it like a 50 Give it like a 30. And you could change the color of that. There we go. Cool little trick. You use a box shadow to basically duplicate the shape and just move it down with some offset here. So that's a cool little trick I learned from watching someone else. It's like 11 o'clock Eastern time where I'm at. Let's submit it. What? Oh, they need to fix this game. This game is rigged, okay? Like, I don't know if you need to pay like money to get 100% sometimes, but I think they're trolling us sometimes. Like, how is this not 100%? Alright, that was my last CSS battle, but I promised someone I'd do a code racer. So let me just go ahead and sign in the code racer real quick. And we're going to do a JavaScript code racer. And then I'm going to leave. This is a cool site if you just want to practice like coding at a certain speed. Basically, they give you some text. Oh no, I gotta warm up for this. Oh, this is bad. All right, function. I've noticed that on my Mac, it's starting to like not type. I don't know if like crumbs got hidden or stuck between my keys, but keyboard is whack these days. So, probably helps if I did a period instead of the comma there. And I got rid of the spaces. And what am I missing here? There we go. It's like I already had to take this MacBook Pro in, and they had to replace the whole keyboard because like half the keys, not half the keys, like some of the keys weren't typing. So they replaced the keyboard, but now I'm noticing that some of the keys are getting really hard to like press in. And I don't know if it's just because I dropped some like chips. They got hidden between like the switches. Don't eat in code. It's not good. I'm gonna do one more of these, then I'm out. Because that last typing challenge was terrible. Bro. Are they coming up on me? Am I winning? I can't check. This is too serious to look up. Oh, screw something up. Bro, regex? Range is equal to row. I don't know where I'd messed up. Oh, it's a minus. Am I still missing something? No, Tina, I was actually working on something else. I'm about to end the stream, but someone asked if I could do one round of this. I swear, you can rewind. I actually did some CSS stuff. Yeah, it's leveling up my coding abilities, Tina. Come on now. I'm missing a character somewhere, so I'm giving up. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Hope you guys enjoyed watching us do some CSS battles. Hope you learned something about box shadows or something. But yeah, stay tuned. I might do this again in the future if you guys enjoyed it. I think I had like 17 people watching live at some point, so that's pretty cool. Be sure to like this stream, like this video. I'm going to publish it, and that helps my channel grow. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe. I have like a bunch of other CSS battle videos out there that you can kind of go back and watch if you just want to like watch me do some of these. Yeah. And then also go back and leave comments on all my videos. Just go through all my 200 videos and just leave me comments. I'd appreciate that. All right. Later, all.